Hi, welcome to the second lecture on astrology from planetcombo.com. In the last lecture, we saw about two methods of astrology in predominant use. One of them is the Indian Vedic astrology and one is the Western astrology. In this video, we will go a little bit deeper into what are the multiple theories within Indian Vedic astrology. As students of astrology, you should be aware of the fact that you know astrologers have been working on improving their prediction techniques, and they have brought in various theories which have actually improved their ability to predict their events in someone's life. So you should know the theories, and we will introduce two or three theories which are predominantly in use right now. Okay. The first theory which most of the astrologers use in India and abroad on Indian Vedic astrology is the traditional astrology. When I say traditional, it is based on Saint Parasara's aura, based on his sutras, right? This is what uh, highly in use, and this is what normally people use it. Uh, but over time, astrologers have found that certain and specific predictions have gone wrong for them. So they have gone deeper into understanding how the planets operate and how they can improve the predictions. And there are two theories which actually evolved astrology into the next level of understanding. Okay, one theory is called the KP astrology. The second theory is called the Kuller astrology. Okay, so let's cover this KP astrology. Uh, KP stands for Krishnamurti. It's called Patati. Patati in Sanskrit means method. Okay. He evolved a specific advancement in understanding of astrology through introduction of sublots. So just for now, understand that sublot is a concept that is introduced by Krishnamurti, and we will cover what sublot is later. But he is the one who brought in this concept that if you predict using sublots, the prediction is much better. Okay. Uh, Krishnamurti used to live in Chennai, used to work for King's Institute in the government of Tamil Nadu, and he has written multiple books. He's got two sons, and both are practicing KP astrology in Chennai. And if you really need books around it, you can go to Giri Traders in Chennai, or you can go to Saga Publications in Delhi, and you can get copies of books published by Krishnamurti and Sons. Okay. The second theory is the Kuller astrology. Okay. Uh, Kuller was a technical person. He was an engineer with the Indian Railways, and he was using KP astrology for predicting events in life. And he came with a concept called sub-sublord. Okay. Okay. Sub-sublord. Okay. Now, uh, again, we'll cover what is a sub-sublord, but by using sub-sublord, he was able to predict events much more accurately. Okay, that is a theory around Kuller astrology. Now, what Planet Combo has been doing is it has practiced all the three. It has practiced traditional, it has practiced KP as well as the Kuller astrology. And what we are going to propose here is a new theory called the CP astrology. C stands for Chandrasekhar, which is my theory on astrology. And so CP stands for Chandrasekhar Paddhati. Okay. Uh, this is not a variance of Kuller, or it is not a variance of KP astrology. I think it's a uh, based on the number of years of research and seeing so many charts and so many horoscopes and predicting them and getting some few wrong and getting few correct. Uh, we have arrived at a new method of predicting events. Okay, which is called CP astrology. So this lecture series are going to see will be based on CP astrology prediction methodology, and we will cover what it really means in future classes. So to summarize, there is a traditional Vedic astrology, there is KP astrology, there is Fuller astrology, but CP astrology is a new method evolved and proposed by planetcombo.com based on the first three, and it's an evolution of the methods that have been used in the past. Okay, so in the next series of lectures, we will start covering the basics of you know, astrology, like how do you predict, what is a chart, what is a planet, what are the stars, how do we get an horoscope. So we'll cover into the nuts and bolts of this science. So whatever you're going to learn in the lecture series, we will cover the basics of all the theories, but when you're using prediction techniques, we will only use the CP astrology prediction techniques. So thank you very much, and see you in the next lecture.